Look, I think we can all agree the perception of my Geoguessr skill is not particularly great. I think this boils down to a couple of different things, one of them being that when I'm on a stream I'm not performing particularly well because I'm not that invested, a little bit distracted with the streaming thing, and also I just don't play Geoguessr outside of streaming, like at all. So the other night I decided to open up a diverse world and have a crack at my favourite game mode, which is NMPZ. These are games from about 30 minutes worth of playtime. Enjoy! So, might as well talk through some of these guesses to try and give you an insight into my thought process. And where I might be going wrong. Here, I just based soil, car, Thailand. It was actually quite southern Cambodia. Make a similar mistake almost later on as well, actually, thinking about it. This one is using my incredible weather meta and road lines. So it's overcast, there's some road lines there, which means it's Uruguay. But it's not, it's actually Argentina, but you know what, I'll take it. It's better than nothing. Obviously no problems guessing the meta, you know, I love it. I haven't got time to actually scroll in and choose where I think it actually is accurately. This is kind of a running theme for me playing these game modes, is I do not care for actually trying to work out where it is. I'm just going to roughly click and hopefully I get a good score. I just don't find it enjoyable to locate the exact place. It felt like French building. I think I've had that guess previously as well. It's like a Walls ice cream sign, so yeah, went for that. This, just, I don't know, generic UK-ish type thing, so just went for the hedge. Unfortunately didn't really pay off because it was Botland, so rip. 19k, not horrendous, a little bit of meta to help pull me through and get the score up. So this felt like it's like middle-y developed Europe. It's like is getting there, it's still a little bit behind the times, and yeah, managed to grab a 4,800 from that. Pretty chuffed with that, not gonna lie. Yeah, it's definitely gonna help my round. A little bit slow to go to that tram. White lines, it's a dusty ute, so I'm going to go southern Chile. It was actually Argentina, but close enough for me. European looking location, European looking sign. Belgium, turns out it's Austria. I don't know if the camera gave that away. Like, was that Gen 4? Was I supposed to get Austria there? I don't know. Maybe the buildings were supposed to give it away, I'm not sure. America, railroad, can we bother to find it? No. Am I going to click randomly in Missouri? Yeah. Is it going to pay off? No. It's North Dakota. And obviously finishing off with some Japan bollocks. Diverse World Classic. I feel like the person who starts to nail Japan every time is gonna take over Diverse World scores. So an 18.6, not the best. Meta kind of carrying me a little bit on that one, but you know, I'm not upset. You know, with a score, I'm pretty chuffed with that. I think that's decent. So moving on, another game. So this one, yeah, I think just looks dry, busy. I'm gonna click Dakar. Probably could have 5K'd this if you know, well, maybe not me, but I think somebody else could have in search of the road. But you know, I'll always take a cheeky sunny guess. 4.9k. I'm happy enough with it, you know, happy enough. So this one, I think it's just a simple case of wooden, shitty looking houses. I'm always going to go Latvia, Lithuania, Estonia, that kind of thing. And 33 miles, wrong country, but, you know, 4,800 points, pretty chuffed with that. Moving on. So, again, this is kind of a location where it's like, fuck, where am I? I guess my thought process has started to be like, if it looks kind of dry and warm and a bit arid, but it's not like particularly rocky, and the soil's kind of like not that distinct. It's Spain. I think it's actually Portugal this time around, but I just try not to forget Spain. I fucked this one up, and I'm not sure what I could have done to have got the guess. So it is actually Canada, and I go Pennsylvania. I've seen now on the right hand side it says chalet parking. Now maybe that's the clue there. I don't know, but any tips for that one? Greatly obliged. This one mainly it's the yellow and green text on the left hand side. That's for masa harina, which is like corn flour, which you make your corn tortillas with, and then obviously other clues as well. So just go for a outside of Mexico City hedge. Doesn't really pay off, but you know, I'm happy I got the country right. 19.4, pretty happy with that game. I think I did well-ish. The America guess just let me down, but you know, I'll forgive myself for that. I think that was a difficult one. Here I actually do remember the Thailand kind of mile marker bollard things. I can't remember exactly what they're called. Soil not looking too reddish, so I went a little bit more north, and did pretty well. This guess is something else. So I saw headscarf, SEA, immediately thought Indonesia, and I was like, do you know what? Let's go down here. Got an 8.7 mile, 4,960 point guess. Yeah, guess of the week level shit there. Kobe, if you're gonna revive the bastard, please do it. This is quite embarrassing. For some reason, I just thought, oh, there's a moped. It must be Italy. So in Milan, and no, it was bloody Granada. So yeah, absolutely terrible there. But you know, still got a couple of points due to the fact it's still in Europe. I really wasn't sure about this one. Kind of, you can see I'm hovering in the Baltic. Is that the place it is? I can never remember. See, I'm hovering in the Baltic region. Changed to Poland and should have stuck with Croatia, as I picked up more points as it was in Slovenia. This one's pretty easy. Yellow plate, South America looking. Bang it in Colombia. Go near Cali, and it was a pretty good guess. So a couple of guesses carried us pretty heavy that one, and we got 20k. Yeah, even with the two shocking guesses, we did pretty well, and I'm happy because none of that was particularly meta-ish. So it's a good game. This one, I don't know. I just see trees, so I think they're spruce trees, not pine trees. They're trees. Those types of trees. I think Estonia, Finland. You got that kind of red and white building on the right-hand side. Couldn't really read the sign. And yeah, pretty much it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what more I could have done to differentiate the two. Maybe the building was a clue, but yeah. A bit of race guesser on this one. People look Peruvian. The rest of the clues kind of fit the bill, so Peru it was. And went for Cusco. Kind of pans out. Could have been better. Still 4k, so I'm happy with that. This, still looking at now, I have absolutely no idea here. This is just completely random guess. And like, I guess looking back in hindsight, it wasn't an Irish type, UK-ish type building, but yeah. This one, you can see the English, got the double yellow lines, kind of look UK-ish. And it was actually Scotland in the end. So lost a few points there, unfortunately. And yeah, just looks dusty, white lines. Australia, no zoom guess. That's how we roll. 18k, not as good. Some definite drops there, but I think the approach was generally okay on that one. I think I had some level of logic to it. So this one, I was like, is this a Polish bollard? Fuck it, let's say it is. And paid off 60 miles. Not bad. Juicy meta. Not sure how 5kable these kind of spots are. I don't know if you require these kind of guesses for records in no move pan zoom, but I'll take 11 miles, never complaining. Classic fat US road. Kind of felt the hills were a little bit rolly, so I went South Dakota. Still can't remember if that's right or not. Didn't really pay off, not a great guess. Lost a lot of points there. What can you do? Political sign, dark brownish, slightly reddish soil. So in Cambodia, I should have gone more southern, like we saw in that earlier guess. Is the soil is a little darker and not as red, I think, and that's the key. So lost some points there, but still happy enough with remembering about the sign. Looking back, this even stumps me now. Really, looking back on it, it just doesn't feel like, for me at least, there's nothing here that triggers me to think, oh my god, this has to be here or there. I did actually use the sun a little bit on this one, but you can see me kind of struggling around with the map. Eventually my brain's like, do you know what, Argentina looks like every place on the planet, so when in doubt, Argentina, I guess. It's the best I can do, fingers crossed. And do you know what, 3,700, it wasn't Argentina, it was Chile, but do you know what? I'll fucking take that. Not bad at all. 20k, pretty good round. Don't think there's any, well, there was actually some meta on that one, but still I'm happy with that.